And joining me now to speak more about this is the Director of Operations, Lagos State Emergency Agency, Olatunde Akinsanya. Good to have you join us, Olatunde Akinsanya.
Thank you very much.
What more can you tell us about the young man who jumped into the lagoon, Toju Davies? What have you gathered about him?
So far, so good. From the incident, we've only gathered information from strategically positioned people to monitor the events on the waterways. We identified the very spot where it actually jumped into the lagoon, and then we escalated all the stakeholders that are actively involved in the waterway rescue operations. You recall that just last month, LASEMA inaugurated, kickstarted waterways rescue operations. So far so good. We have not had anything from the very incident.
All right. Have you been in contact? I know this might also be the job of the police, but because you were on ground, have you been in contact with any member of his family?
After the search and rescue operations, and the first thing we had to do is to escalate his case to police. Of course, they have information about the data. They know how to link up the family that are involved. So we're going to have a meeting after probably around 1:32 with the police to ascertain to what extent they have gotten with that. All
right. So according to the report we have, his body has still not been found.
Yes, yes.
What is making it that difficult to find the body? I mean, you said you have identified the area where he jumped. Exactly. So why is it so difficult to locate the body? Okay,
you see, there are movements on the water, actually, and many people don't know. There's a massive movement on the water, and then, you know, human beings, when they are trapped like that, or they are submerged in the water, sometimes by experience, you discover that before they could come up, float, it takes 3 days, some 4 days, 3-4 days. That is the maximum days. So if we look into that 48 hours, the next thing is to give 72 hours. Then after the 4th day, in the process of going through 72 hours, we need to take our search rescue to some like 15-20 nautical mile into the water. It's probably is being taken down the stream, and that is actually what we're doing now.
And we know that you're engaging the help of local fishermen.
Yes.
In that, would that be because they're used to the water?
One of the strategic and tactical way of carrying out rescue operation on the waterway is to engage local divers. They have the ancestral knowledge of the water. They've been there, they are familiar with the tides and everything that happens in the water. So it is strategically that they are part of the search and rescue. It is in that vein that we have decided to engage them.
All right, just let me quickly, I know we're out of time, but I just want to quickly ask you this, because this is not the first time we're seeing this situation on the 3rd Mainland Bridge. Yeah. We've seen several others. There was a doctor who jumped into the 3rd Mainland Bridge one time.
Yes.
What do you think can be done along that axis to prevent people from easy access into jumping, into the lagoon?
LASEMA, as the agent, say that is saddled with the responsibility of, one, building resilience at the grassroots. Actually, one of our priority is to build the confidence of the people and the state government. So we have taken a proactive measure. We carry out 24-hour surveillance along the Mainland. We have a station where our power bikers stayed. They monitor event along that line. That is one of the things that we have put in place. And engaging the RRX police also is one of the areas that we look into.
All right. We wish we could go on with this, but we do have to go. Many thanks for your time on this issue. We'll keep up, in touch with you, just to find out what's going on ground. Many thanks for your time on this issue.